be celebrated with an open heart, since the president or the government here takes such a horrendous position towards foreigners.
Some of you will get to come up here on this stage tonight and give a speech that the President of the United States will tweet about in all caps during his 5 a.m. bowel movement tomorrow. Thank you to President Trump. I mean, remember last year when it seemed like the Oscars were racist? You know, we're more than 2 hours into the show and Donald Trump hasn't tweeted at us once. And I'm starting to get worried about him.
But not everybody was in agreement with the sentiments at the Academy Awards. An anti-Oscar demonstration took place in the build-up to the Hollywood showpiece, calling the film stars, quote, arrogant hypocrites. Bystanders were caught on camera attacking one Trump supporter during the protest. The White House has stepped up its war with the media, taking measures to stop stories leaking from the Trump administration. Press Secretary Sean Spicer has even organised random phone checks of his own staff. Let's cross now live to Guynet Chichikan to get more on this story. Guynet, just how serious do you think Spicer is with this phone check? Is it an admission, for instance, that they have a spy in the camp? Tell us more.
Yunan, the White House is now at odds not only with certain major media outlets, but also its own staff. The administration is trying to pull the plug on leaks, but apparently it can't. It's been reported that Press Secretary Sean Spicer called a meeting with staffers in the presence of White House lawyers in order to check the staffers' phones, as well as to warn them that using encrypted texting apps was a violation of the Federal Records Act. Spicer also reportedly warned them against leaking information about that particular meeting, but it leaked anyway. So did a State Department legal office memo warning of the dangers of leaks. The memo almost immediately reached the Washington Post. Private conversations, the president's phone calls, information about alleged FBI investigations, anonymous sources within the government gave information to the press, which makes headlines, but it's difficult to verify. Last Friday, President Trump blasted what he calls fake news and demanded that the media name their sources. Take a listen.
I'm against the people that make up stories and make up sources. They shouldn't be allowed to use sources unless they use somebody's name. Let their name be put out there. Let their name be put out. A source says that Donald Trump is a horrible, horrible human being. Let him say it to my face.